Hello everybody, welcome to Global Online University. In today's lecture, we will see the MCQ related to the teaching unit. In this lecture, we will see the MCQ related to the concept, objective, level of teaching, characteristic and a basic requirement. So like this, we will cover whole unit. So this will be definitely help you to clear your exam. One more important thing I want to tell you that every day at 6 I am uploading my video on the Global Online University. So do visit every day at 6 and do watch my video and clear your exam. Students, Global Online University is providing course for the paper 1 in which you are going to get 60 mock tests, previous year question paper test from year 2011 to 2020 with the detailed explanation, full syllabus notes as well as the video lecture. Plus, you will be added in the WhatsApp group where you can discuss all the things related to the exam as well as you will be able to interact with us personally. To join, please download our app Global Online University or you can contact on given number. The fee of our course is just Rs 2000. So please student hurry up, join our course to clear your exam. Before going ahead, I want to tell you one more important thing that if you are belonging to given category that is from the geography, economics, commerce, social work, English, management, Hindi or a law, then you can join our course for the paper 2 in which we will be providing you theory plus the MCQ. To join, please contact on given number. Teaching motivate a learner to, in a given question they ask you teaching motivate a learner to and the options given are learn and teach other. Here we can take an example where if I know something new then I will be excited to tell that to other person. Means if I having a extra knowledge about something I will be telling that to the other, means I am spreading my knowledge from me to other, that means I am learning myself and also teaching to others. The second option is bring reform in the society. Educated person will always contribute to the society in a good way. The third option is use his knowledge for the development of his personality. Of course, educated person will always use his knowledge for the development of his own personality. And the last option is all of the above. So here the answer for this question will be option number D, that is all of the above. Teaching motivate a learner to learn and teach other, bring reform in the society and also use his knowledge for the development of his personality. Which of the following indicate that teaching is a planned process? And the options given are is practice for a year, follow a set curriculum. Third option is get response after a certain time period and none of the above. To answer this question, you have to read the question carefully because only the reading question will give you the idea of the answer. Here they ask you that teaching is a planned process and following which sentence will indicate this. So planning means what? Planning means where we are following a certain plan. We follow the step. That means the planning. We follow the plan. And according to that plan, we will work. For example, when we are giving any exam, if supposing we are giving a NET exam, for that exam we will make a timetable and we will follow that timetable. Here what we are doing, we are following that plan and according to that we will work. So here the answer will be option number B. Follow a set curriculum will be the correct answer for this question. The ultimate objective of teaching is to, in a given question they ask you the ultimate objective of the teaching and the options given are development the overall personality of the learner. Means through the teaching, the teacher one who is taking a lecture will work on the overall personality of the learner, means the student. Second option is popularize the teaching profession. Third option is create maximum teaching opportunity in the society. And the last option is exploit the inner talent of the teacher. The main objective of teaching is to facilitate the learning. If you read the question carefully, here they ask you the objective of the teaching. And if you read the sentence, means the option, you will actually understand which is most suitable answer for this question. So the main objective or ultimate objective of a teaching is to develop the overall personality of the learner. Which of the following is not true about teaching? Given which is not true about the teaching, and the options given are: teaching promote knowledge combined for learner, teaching result in reforming the personality of the learner, teaching is dynamic and progressive, and the last option is no medium of instruction can replace teaching. Classroom dynamic involve interaction between the student and the teacher in the classroom community. The purpose of studying classroom dynamic is to learn how to set up the positive classroom atmosphere where the student feel comfortable learning and communicating with the other student and with the teacher. Here the answer for this question will be option number A, that is teaching promote knowledge combined for a learner is not true about the teaching. To answer this question, you should know about the concept in detail. To know the concept, please go through the theory lecture which are there on our channel provided by the Trupti madam. Which of the following justify that teaching is missionary activity? Given which of the following statement justify that teaching is missionary activity? And the options given are: no other profession simultaneously impart education and literacy. Second option is teaching motivate one to learn not for himself but also for others. The third option is one who really teach never cheat. And last option is none of this. Here the most appropriate answer for this question will be option number B. Teaching motivate one to learn not for himself but also for others. Yes, teaching motivate one to learn not only for the himself. That means when we have a knowledge about something, we spread that knowledge from oneself to the others. That means teaching motivate us to spread the knowledge from one to other. Sincere and motivated learner ultimately become sincere and motivated. In a given question they ask you, sincere and a motivated learner ultimately become the sincere and motivated, and the options given are citizen, teachers, professionals and job seekers. Motivation is a condition that activity and sustain the behavior towards a goal. Learners tend to persist in learning when they face the manageable challenge and when they see the value and utility of what they are learning. Sincere and motivated learner ultimately become the sincere and motivated citizen. So the answer here will be option number A. But if we see the option number B, C and D, that is second option is teacher, third option is profession and last option is job seeker. Here we can say that not everybody will go in the field of the teacher, or not everybody will be going in the field of the profession, or not everybody will be the job seeker, but everybody will definitely become the good citizen. So the answer, most suitable answer for this question will be option number A. An interactive teaching always demand. In a given question they ask you about the interactive teaching, and the options given are reciprocity, regularity, concentration and evaluation. Here you have to understand what is interactive teaching. Interactive teaching is a practice of involving learner in the educational process by encouraging them to bring their own experience and knowledge into the process while also contributing to the defining or organizing their learning. To know about the interactive teaching in detail, you have to again refer to the theory lecture which are there on the Global Online University channel. Please refer to that, then only you will be able to answer this question thoroughly. Here if we see the option, that is option number D, evaluation. Evaluation means making the assessment, judgment about something. The second option is concentration. Concentration refers to the mental effort to direct towards whatever you are working on or learning that moment. The third option is regularity, doing something regular, being regular. And the last option is reciprocity. Reciprocity is the practice of exchanging things with the other for a mutual benefit, especially the privilege granted by one country or an organization to the others. So the answer for this question will be option number A. And interactive teaching always demand reciprocity. Some of the basic requirements of a teaching are infrastructure, objectivity, motivation, and channelization. Arrange them in priority. The basic requirements of a teaching are professionalism, suitable environment, teacher-student relationship, student discipline, teacher devotion to the teaching, student devotion to the learning. Here they ask you to arrange the requirement of a teaching in the priority order. So the answer for this question will be option number C. That is, first one will be the motivation, then will be the objective, then will be the channelization, and last one will be the infrastructure. Tripolarity teaching involve, in a given question they ask you about a tripolarity. Again here you have to understand this concept in detail. And the options given are teacher, learner and social environment. Second option is teacher, teaching and learner. The third option is education, knowledge and teacher. And the last option is none of the above. So according to the John Dewey, education is the tripolar process. Any system of the education which does not have a social significance is incomplete. Education involves an interaction between the educator, educand and a social environment. Therefore, it is said to be education is a tripolar. For this question, the answer will be option number A. Tripolarity teaching involves teacher, learner and social environment. Professionalism in teaching activity is, in a given question they ask you the professionalism in the teaching activity is, and the options given are sign of progress in teaching service. The second option is against ethic of teaching. The third option is necessary as per the current requirement and trend, and the last option is always part of it. One of the basic level of the definition of professional teacher refer to the status of the person who is paid to teach and have a firm grasp of the subject they teach and are through of a intellectual demand for the discipline. So here the correct answer for this question will be option number A. Professionalism in teaching activity is sign of progress in teaching service.